Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about the upcoming LRs. We've got two LRs coming. We have the Dokkan Festival, Goku, dude, I feel like every time there's like a Goku unit with another character, I'm always on the tip of my tongue about to say Vegeta, but it's Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. And then, of course, he's going to have either a transformation or a standby or an exchange or something into Super Saiyan Goku, where he'll obviously, do the Spirit Bomb Punch. So it's going to be good that we got that. That's the Dokkan Fest. And then we also have BROLY, who is going to be the Carnival LR. Now, I'm not really super bothered by BROLY being a carnival and stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing... I saw a lot of negativity last night, which it kind of surprises me. I don't know, like, BROLY is not cool. Like, it's not... This is a villain. Like, we understand that, right? BROLY has had a Dokkan Fest LR already this year, so I don't mind him being the carnival. Plus, I do expect that BROLY will probably be a Part 2 LR as well. I've also seen a lot of talk of double superclass, and I don't think we're gonna get a Dokkan Fest LR Goten and a Carnival LR Goten in the same, like, at the same time, like September 13th or whatever. When is the Part 2 banners probably gonna drop? It's... I don't know. It's either going to be around like the 12th or 13th or like the 16th and the 17th. It's probably going to be like the 13th when the Part 2 LRs drop. But once we get like full Part 1 celebration details, we'll be able to tell probably for sure then. But I do think we'll see a BROLY in Part 2. And, he, of course, could be, the Dokkan Fest. Like, they typically do kind of like swap it. We've seen this with the Cooler movie, Worldwide Download Celebration. That's the only time, because the other time we had Dokkan Fest and Carnival like at the same time was 9th anniversary, where they did two superclass characters, Gammas and Beast. I mean, me and everyone else at the time was saying, probably should have done Cell Max. Then we got LR Cell Max, and it's like, damn, yeah, they definitely should have done LR Cell Max for 9th anniversary. I think it would have worked a little bit better. LR Cell Max feels like a 9th anniversary character in terms of his power, right? What a ridiculous character. So I just want to do a video talking about the leader skills of what we potentially could see with these characters. Now, there is a really big point I want to make. Now, I made this tweet right here. I'm seeing a lot of talk. Toon Rami was talking about this. A lot of people are talking about this. About Carnival LRs are leading 2 categories now. And I just really don't agree with that. If we take a look at Jiren, while yes, technically, he does in fact lead 2 categories. That is correct. But if we take a look at this, right, Universe 11 is not a separate category from Universal Travel Saga. Every single Universe 11 character is on Universal Travel Saga. And as of right now, unless they do like Jiren or Toppo from Dragon Ball Heroes, every single Universe 11 character is always going to be on the Universal Travel Saga. So even though you can say he leads 2 categories, Jiren is actually only leading 1 team, and that's Universal Travel Saga. They just give you an extra 1 key to Universe 11. Now, is it better if BROLY leads 2 leader skills? Hell yes, dude. Like, yeah, that would be a massive W. And there are 2 categories in particular I'd really rather BROLY lead. But I just really feel like people are gearing themselves up for such negativity right now, and I don't really get it, because this is the best year in Dokkan history by far. If you want to say Dokkan has been bad in how they were a little slow on global and then now they rushed everything last minute, like I could get like an argument about that to an extent for sure, but like this has just been flat out the best year in Dokkan history. So I just don't even see how it's realistic to anticipate like this shit sucking. I don't like, that's just trying to be negative for the sake of being negative, right? For sure. So BROLY, right? To me, if we look at this, I mean, he will have at least transformation boost as well. because he is a transforming character. He goes from base Broly into legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So again, we know that he's going to have transformation boost. But I see, so full power and transformation boost, those are already covered with great leader characters, by the way. We've got Broly for both full power and transformation boost. Really, we could add pure Saiyans to it, but the two main categories I'd love to see Broly lead is movie bosses or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Now, if he leads movie bosses, though, it does need to be pointed out how a lot of the better characters on movie bosses, do have big bad bosses. I mean, Cell Max, Team Turles, Broly Chan Lemo, at Hirudegarn. If Hirudegarn is like the 6th character on the team, I mean, he's definitely good enough to run. I mean, I myself, I'm going to have a lot of losses from Hirudegarn dying, but I mean, he's definitely a character to bring into the fight. So I think Broly being a movie boss's leader could make a ton of sense. It's funny, like, we do need a lot more to movie bosses. The thing is that Dokkan, I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect where people will go, oh, we just got this type of character, but it's like we've had a complete meta reset since then. Like, pretty much every year, movie bosses gets a ton of characters, but it's like all those characters from previously are now ass. They're not even really that good. Like, Physical Turles is barely runnable in the really tough fights right now. Like, you have to hide him so hard, right? Like, at best, he's at like 1,000,000 defense with 20% damage reduction. Unfortunately, and people are going to hate to hear it, but that's fish level. He's a fish. Movie bosses could use some help. Now, the best thing they could do is they could just give Broly big bad bosses. I don't know. How realistic is it to think they'll do that? They did it with LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They just gave him Saiyan Roar. So, I mean, we could see him get big bad bosses, but I certainly don't want to act like it's even, I don't even want to think that it's even likely, right? So, movie bosses or Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be fine. I feel like people would be fake mad about, oh my god, he's just leading a Saiyan team. But, like, you know what, guys? Like, guess what? The big celebrations are going to be Saiyan dominant, man. Like, we're not 5 years old, okay? We've been here for years at Dokkan now. Like, we get it. Big celebrations, Dokkan Fest LRs, Carnival LRs are going to run around, and a lot of times they're going to be Saiyans, man. It's just what it is. So, Power Beyond Super Saiyan could be a really fun team for him to run. A lot of elite characters on here, and there's always going to be more really powerful characters always coming into the mix. Damn, Rose, though. Without Super Boss's characters, he's not going to be nearly as effective. I just really wish they would not make Dokkan Fest characters have restrictions like what Rose has. This right here. They should not give Dokkan Fest exclusive characters should not have this. I'm sorry. Save this for Yellow Coin LRs. Save this for free-to-play characters, World Tournament characters, sub-EZAs. Dokkan Fest exclusives should not have shit like this. He should just have 30% damage reduction at the start of turn. Period. Because, I mean, that would make him potentially a little bit more relevant here. But yeah, I would like to see movie bosses or Power Beyond Super Saiyan for Broly. Pure Saiyan, I don't think they'll do, but that would be fire as well. So again, I'm going to lock it in now, too. I'm saying Broly is going to have one leader skill. I would much rather kind of like hedge people off from, getting their expectations way overblown. He has one leader skill, and then everyone starts crying. I'd much rather say, no, it's not happening, and then he has 2 leader skills, and people are just like, oh, truth is wrong. I would much rather go down that path than, he ends up having one, and everyone goes, oh my god, it's the worst celebration ever because he has one lead. Because the established, obvious thing happened. It's terrible, right? Like, I have a fear that the Dokkan community is going to be very disingenuous about negativity for this celebration. So I'm going to be going to war many times, I can tell. But yeah, Broly should be pretty good. I'm hoping that he's like a strong top 5 level. I mean, I would love if Broly was just flat out the best unit in the game. I think that would be very fitting. That'd be good. I'd have no problem with that. So there's Broly. Again, hopefully movie bosses or Power Beyond Super Saiyan, either would be quite good. Now, for the other character, the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. I got a couple of different characters here. We can kind of look at what their categories look like. So we have the Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. This is Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. This is from the movie 7, the Android 13 movie, right before the Broly movie. And then this Gohan and this Trunks, these are from the actual Broly movie. Goku does not have any cards from the Broly movie, right? So let's take a look at what Gohan is rocking with. So, like, hybrids and Goku family, the character's not going to have, or youth. They will have Super Saiyan. Trunks doesn't have Mastered Evolution, does he? He does not. He could get it, too, but it would be, like, Super Trunks, not just Super Saiyan. So you could remove that as well. They won't be on Bond to Parent and Child either, yeah, because the exact moment where Trunks and Vegeta cards enter Bond to Parent and Child is when Cell kills Trunks. So, like every category here, they're not on. Goku is on Bond of Master and Disciple, though, right? This specific Goku isn't, but this Goku is, right? Where is he? This guy's on Bond of Master and Disciple. Yeah, they might end up on it because this is about where the Broly movie stuff takes place. Is exactly like this moment. Is right where it takes place. So there's a chance Goku could be on Bond and Master and Disciple, and the character would have that. Movie heroes they'll be on, and Earthbred fighters they'll be on. So there's 3 guarantees: Super Saiyan, movie hero, Earthbred fighters so far. So they're probably not going to be on a ton of categories. Like, what does this character have? Yeah, very few. They have transformation boost because of the intro. Ooh, that's probably going to be the thing for Goku, Trunks, and Gohan as well. Certainly, they'll have an intro where they transform to Super Saiyans, and, like, Trunks' jacket explodes off of him. They're definitely going to do that, right? So they'll probably be on Transformation Boost just from the intro then. They could very easily hit Kamehameha. They could be on Power Wishes, Final Trump Card. They will be on Joint Forces. And they could be on Connected Hope. Yeah, Power Wishes, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope typically are tied to Spirit Bomb characters. So, I mean, Goku doesn't really use the Spirit Bomb, but kind of like a similar concept, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so we looked at that. What about the Trunks? So, obviously, they're not going to be on Future, Hybrid, Vegeta family. Super Saiyan, they will have. Might have Bond, Master, and Disciple. They will have Movie Hero. Will have Earthbred Fighter. No Time Traveler, Battle Wits, or Entrusted Will, probably. Battle Wits is something they could just give them, but I probably won't have it. There's no way we're going to get... Well, okay, remember, this is a Dokkan Fest exclusive, so they're going to lead several categories. And then this is the Goku here. Pure Saiyan they won't be on. Goku Family they won't be on. Won't be on Bond of Friendship. They could get... Accelerated Battle's another one they could just give them. This is very promising because one of the biggest leader skills we need right now is Earthbred Fighters. I could see this character being an Earthbred Fighter leader very easily, which I want so bad. We don't need another Super Saiyan leader, I guess, because Vegeta leads it too. They can't, bro. They cannot. Please, God, do not give them Vegeta is a fine Super Saiyan leader, man. We do not need Super Saiyan. So I'm hoping... What about Joint Forces? Yeah, I mean, they're effective, but yeah, a new Dokkan Fest leader would be good. So, Transformation Boost wouldn't be the worst either. I mean, because Broly's a villain, but Broly can work either with villains or superclass characters. Like, you could just say Broly is literally just a Saiyan. So, maybe they don't need Transformation Boost. We do need a superclass Transformation Boost leader, but... Yeah, 2 of the major categories I want to see get leaders, this character could have, which is Earthbred Fighter and Kamehameha. Bond to Parent and Child is another big category I want to get a leader skill, but without Vegeta, like, where this takes place kind of in, like, the timeline is before Trunks is killed by Cell, so they're not going to be on Bond to Parent and Child. Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe something like Earthbred Fighter... I guess they might end up leading something like Power Wishes or Connected Hope. Power of Wishes would be really good, by the way. I mean, there's interesting characters on here. I would not be upset about Power of Wishes being one of their leader skills. I'm going to assume they're going to have 3 leader skills. So Earthbred Fighter, Power of Wishes. They definitely don't need Movie Hero either. We'll see. Join forces would be fine. I think that this, dual Dokkan Fest, I know it's a Dokkan Fest plus a Carnival, but it's essentially, Carnivals are on the same level as Dokkan Fest LR. So it's essentially, well, I mean, Dokkan Fest LRs are a little bit better because they get 3 leader skills. Even if it's not, directly just 200%, certainly you'd always want the character to be a Dokkan Fest for the multiple leader skills. But yeah, I think that these characters are going to end up being pretty good. I think the celebration overall is going to be very, very good as well. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, as well as Broly. And we'll see what part 2 has in store for us as well.